Okay. All right. New broadcast created. You guys give me just a second to do all the usual shit. You know how this goes. There we go. Find the video. Copy the link. We're going to post it here. Post that there. Going to post it there. Going to post it here. Switch that to live chat. We'll move over here. Pop this chat out. Move that to live chat. It is gamer time. I have Darktide, and they opened their closed beta today for people who pre-ordered the game. For better or worse, I am one of those individuals. So that is what we are doing. Wonder why. That's why. Okay, OBS is being very weird there. That's fine. We figured it out. We figured it out. Just giving it some time to do all the installation shit. Graphics medium, that's fine. Let's adjust some settings here. Resolution, borderless full screen. Accept. Play. I played the open beta as well for a while, or for the weekend that it happened. I didn't stream it, but I did play it. I gotta put myself in the streaming chat. There we go. Now I'm in VC for the people who have that particular benefit. I have no idea why, but I thought this is a pirate game. No. Probably is that lady in the front and center. There's a lot. The 40K aesthetic is sick as fuck, and I could easily see people like looking at a random Imperial noble and going, they look like a pirate, because they do sometimes. That is a thing that does happen. There are random Imperial nobles who do just kind of look like pirates. And then you have characters like rogue traders who literally just are pirates in space, and or privateers rather. And like the Imperial Navy has a very Age of Sail aesthetic about it. You know, lots of broadsides and captains in very spiffy uniforms, stuff like that. It's very cool. In terms of pure vibes, I think like Star Wars and 40K are probably the best that sci-fi ever really gets. In terms of just raw vibes, they're very different vibes, but I think they about tie in terms of how awesome they are. Ugh. And today was annoying as shit. So, getting a couple things out of the way. I work this weekend, so odds are you guys won't see me streaming this weekend because today is my this is my Saturday to work, unfortunately. And oh, game's loud. Hold on. I need to go into the settings. I'm gonna skip the opening video because it's just very loud. Ay, 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 ay. Who, buddy? Oh, options. Here we go. Audio. Turn the master volume pretty low. key bindings. Weapon special actions. Move that to there. Wield primary weapon, wield secondary weapon. Equip deployable, which I believe is the grenade in this game. Wield auspex. Quick wield. Wield previous item, or I don't use the wheel scroll for shit like that. Reload weapon, blitz action. I don't remember what that is. Oh, that's the grenade button. So the deployable would be 3. Blitz action is like the grenade button, basically. Ability F, we'll keep that. Tagging wheel, we'll keep that. Tactical overlay, inspect weapon X, spectate new player X, push talk V. Crouch, I do Alt instead. Okay. All right. I think that's good. I think that's everything. All right. There are 4 different kind of characters you can play. You can play as the Imperial Guardsman character, who is just the soldier. An Imperial Guardsman is just a soldier of the Imperium. A Zealot is obviously like a priest or a preacher. They're kind of a holy warrior type deal. A psyker is someone who's psychic. Although psych in this game, psychic abilities are a bit more parallel to like magic. They do have telekinetic, telepathic like biases. That's where most of the stuff goes. But if you read like books and whatnot, they're psychers sometimes who do basically just sorcery. And it's just like, oh, it's psychic. Okay, whatever, psyker shit. And then the Ogryn. For people who are not familiar, there are what are called abhumans in 40k, which is, you know, there are some planets that humanity has been on where the pressures of that planet, environmental pressures, were such that the humanity on that planet developed and mutated into a different kind of human, like Ogryns here. They're stable in the sense that they breed. You know, 2 Ogryns will make another Ogryn. They're not going to make a person, like a human, a default human. And that's what separates abhumans from, like, random mutants, is that abhumans are genetically stable and consistent. Ogryns are obviously the one that you see in this game, but there's a couple of other different kind of abhumans in the 40k setting. Like, there are what they call ratlings, which are basically just hobbits. They're just hobbits in space with sniper rifles. And squats, which is what the game used to call them. I think they still call them that. They're basically space dwarves. They come from like high gravity worlds and whatever. So they developed very dense, short. They're space dwarves. We all know what this is. And for the hold on, you can hang out. And for people who are like, obviously like, oh, this is just a way to get, fantasy stuff into the game. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Are you excited for the Warhammer bolt gun? Very much so. I'm more of a lasgun guy personally. I think the lasgun is cooler. I think it's the weapon of humble humanity, much more so than the bolt gun. So I'm a bit more excited for the lasgun than I am the bolt gun, but the bolt gun is super cool. All right, home world. Because we get to create our character. Crucis, the Mobian domain is full of established worlds, burgeoning settlements, and far-flung colonies. Even though you've been on the move for a long time, there's still one place you call home. Crucis. Considered the second world of the Mobian domain, Crucis is a large shrine world and a popular destination for pilgrimages. Messalina Gloriana, a heavily forested moon that serves as a minor shrine world. Messalina Gloriana has few resources and low population, but it is strategically important since the fall of nearby chimeras. Rokyria, or Rosaria, a small agri-world that produces intensively farmed and mass-harvested grain crops. Rosarians are the butt of many jokes, considered backwards by other Mobians, and yet they are hard-working and honest to a fault. Branx Magna. Oh, looks like Coruscant, look at that. A thriving industrial world, Branx Magna is the most densely populated of the Mobian domain. Its teeming billions, manning its continent-spanning manufactorums night and day. Incron. An oceanic world, the population of Incron inhabit vast hive islands. Incron is a Mobian domain's main naval depot. Cadia. Oh no. Cadia stands, guys. Come on. Formerly the Imperium's most famous fortress world, its fall marked the beginning of the era Indominus, the Dark Imperium. Mornax, a small grim mining world known for its hellish conditions, which produced a famous hardy and dour populace, and Pavane. Relatively newly colonized, Pavane is already a self-sustaining world rich in natural resources whose population is expanding quickly. It is like a generic imperial world, which is basically just like Earth as far as like general technological like level and population goes. No, the game Warhammer Bolt Gun, it's like Doom with a Warhammer skin on it. I am excited for that, actually. I do know what you're talking about. The retro shooter bolt gun. I am excited for that. I think that's going to be very cool. I like Messalina Gloriana because I'm from the Pacific Northwest, so we're going to go with this one. Your childhood. A Mobian Shrine Guard are a religiously fanatical, Xenos-hating militia sworn to defend the tenets and temples of Saint Messalina to the death. Xenos is the imperial word for alien. Militia lackey. The pressed youth of planetary militia rarely achieved any rank nor garner any glory. If they're lucky, they might learn some survival skills while serving as trench runners or ammo monkeys. And Saint Polisher. Touched by countless pilgrims, the statues, altars, reliquaries, and venerated objects of a shrine world require constant upkeep. Local children are regularly offered up to undertake the routine cleaning of these enormous idols, with parents and orphanages believing such proximity to saintly effigies can only be beneficial. I think we're going to go with the Shrine Guard. That sounds neat. Growing up. Conscripted is the default one because I chose a guardsman. The Astra Militarum, which is the Imperial Guard, is a formidable force, and a favored battle tactic is to engage in enemy war in the war of attrition. It takes a constant influx of new recruits to replenish the casualties suffered in the maelstrom of meat grinder battles. Astra Militarum is the name that Games Workshop, the guys who created the 40k setting, came up with so that they could copyright it. For the longest time, the Imperial Guard were just called the Imperial Guard. And Astra Militarum was a name they came up with like a few years ago, like relatively recently, so that they could copyright it. Hive gangs. A hive is a megacity. That's what we're going to be playing the game in. The game takes place in Hive Tertius Primaris, which is the primary hive on the planet Tertius. Not all the hives are named like that. The Tertius, I guess, just has boring hive names. But that is where this game takes place. Hive worlds are huge. They're basically multiple cities layered on top of each other in like kind of a cake-like fashion. And the under hive, which is the term for like the kind of undercity. If you played KOTOR, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, if you remember Terrace, the planet that you crash land on in the first KOTOR, that would be described as like a hive city. You know, there was the upper area, the Terrace Skyways, and then there was the middle city, or they called it the lower city, which was kind of like a cyberpunk, kind of like super urban region, you know, where like gangsters fight on streets and whatnot. And then you had the Undercity, which was where shit was like literally lawless, and the strong survive. And, you know, you have random, like, villages of people just trying to get by. And, like, abject poverty so extreme we wouldn't even just call it poverty. Like, it's not a powerful enough word. Um, ba ba ba. Hive gangs are territorial criminal organizations that run all manner of rackets in the lower depths of the hive world. The most hard-bitten gangsters are highly sought after as recruits for the Astra Militarum, although most would rather die in a pit fight than serve the Emperor as a soldier. Militia are the first line of planetary defense and serve as fertile recruiting ground for a larger and better equipped forces of the Astra Militarum. Hive guide with level upon level hives are labyrinthine and ever-changing as old access routes are closed and new ones opened. Without a guide, even people who have lived in a hive their entire lives can become hopelessly lost if they stray too far from their district. Witness to a crime. To ensure no one escapes justice, the enforcers in the Mobian domain often often round up and punish those who witness but fail to report a crime. Even when the witness withheld information for fear of their lives, no exception is made. Part of the kind of like vibes of 40K is that at least in the Imperium, everything's just kind of fucked. Like we're living in a setting where for tens of thousands of years now, like demons are real. And demonic corruption is real, and there's like random aliens that want to just completely obliterate all of our worlds, and like humanity has unfortunately reacted to the like massive trauma of this event by basically going like full on theocratic fascist on the uppermost levels. There are a lot of people in the Imperium, or there are a lot of people in the 40K fandom, and there are a lot of writers of 40K books that go out of their way to show that on each individual planet, things go on a case-by-case basis. There are some people who live on perfectly normal planets that have, like, normal democracies and everything, and, like, their planet's really lucky, and they never see a war, and they're all just kind of really religious, and that's, like, the only real difference between their quality of life and, like, our own, right? And that's technically true. There are portions of the Imperium where everything is just fine. But those aren't the portions that video games and books tend to focus on. Because that's boring. Those places show up occasionally. But, like, all the stories take place on planets and in places where shit's fucked. Because that's just more interesting to write. And it has a greater propensity to generate, like, high-quality drama. So, I'm thinking of what to make for dinner. Maybe some cornstarch meatloaf. Yeah, Soylent Green is a thing in 40K. Or unpaid debt. In most type cities, debt collectors thrive in an industry built to exploit the impoverished and vulnerable. Bailiffs, strong arms, and even bounty hunters are often employed to procure what is owed to amoral moneylenders. So, like, when the setting first came out, when 40K first came out, when it was just called Rogue Trader, it was like a hardcore parody. And we're kind of approaching the point or we have approached for quite a while. We've been in this era where the setting took itself really seriously. And when smarter writers, like Dan Abnett, the guy who does the writing for this game, and he's also written all the best books, all the best novels for 40K as a setting, when he writes, he tends to, like, use the Imperium as a way to highlight things that humanity does in the real world that suck ass. Things like debt collection, you know? Like, this isn't the game or the setting saying that this is a good thing. This is bad. This is supposed to make you sick to your stomach. That's the idea, right? So if you're, like, consuming the media, like, I don't want to say correctly, but, like, if you're not being a little weirdo about it, this should make you a little upset. Like, oh, it sucks that happens. Damn. And then maybe you realize, oh shit, that happens here and now, right? Fuck. I mean, we're gonna go with enlisted. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go Hive Guide. Why not? Defining moment. Saved by the Sarge. In the Mobian regiments, the Astra Militarum, it is commonplace for the survivors of battles to swear oaths to avenge their fallen brethren no matter the cost. Your Sarge gave her life to save you. That must be honored. Time to eat shit and die for the Emperor. Yes, absolutely. That is, we're here to eat shit and die for the Emperor. It's a very excellent summary. Field promotion. No, that's just a normal thing in war. Guys die, they bump up guys who have been there to kind of take up their spots. A duel. Despite attempts by the authorities to crack down on them, honor duels remain a popular, if deadly, method of settling disputes throughout the Mobian domain. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie The Duelists. It's an excellent film and you should check it out. I absolutely adore it. This just made me think of that. Warp Storm. Warp travel, because in FTL in this game, for people who are unaware, you fly through hell. The warp is hell. They call it the warp. It's hell. They're chaos gods. They're demon kings, basically. The names are a bit different, but it's all the same. It's just hell. But real faster than light travel doesn't really exist. Doesn't really exist. The way you take a ship and go from one end of the galaxy to the other is you fly through hell, and that basically acts as a shortcut. You know, your warp drive punches a hole in hell. Your ship flies into it. There's something on the ship called a Geller field generator that's meant to protect you and keep you safe from the forces of hell invading your ship and like killing and doing an event horizon on everyone. So as long as the Geller field holds, you guys should be fine. You know, you're gonna have really bad nightmares anytime you go to sleep until you get out of the warp, but that's about it. If the Geller field does fail, like if the Geller field's good, then everything's fine. If the Geller field fails, you get an event horizon. Event horizon happens to you, and that sucks. Warp travel is notoriously dangerous, and even routine trips can be temperamental. Losing months, years, decades, or even centuries during warp jumps is not uncommon, especially when warp anomalies or violent storms tear the immaterium. Decorated for bravery. The galactic north of the domain is dotted with feral worlds, the site of constant battles to hold back the Darktide. It was in these fringe wars you found your courage and purpose. Nah, man, I'm heretic scum, blood for the blood god. Fair enough, I guess. I'll go Saved by the Sarge. Oh, time to actually make the character now. Which one am I going to use as our base? I love the description of the screen. Yeah. Well, I knew someone was going to say something. Or I suspected someone was going to say something. You know what I mean? I just had a feeling. I had a strong feeling someone was going to have something to say about it. Oh, they give you access to the lady hairstyles too. That's kind of neat. I like that, actually. I like that detail. Oh, here we go. That's the bomb. No, I love this, actually, because this is kind of close to how I wear my hair. This is kind of close to how I wear my hair IRL. Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know. I don't know why I was just defensive about it. Or I was defensive about the possibility. Not the possibility of being canceled, just the possibility of someone talking shit. Yeah, we'll go with that one. I do actually really like the navy facial tattoos, I'm not gonna lie. Like, those are pretty cool. But Oh no. Just a blatant, like, nothing but a forehead tattoo, like, dead center on the face. Good God. Not a huge fan of the skull tattoo, but penance. Oh man, the eyeshadow. Ooh, I'm very tempted. Full Jack Sparrow. Nah, we'll go with that one. I like this side, the side tattoo. We'll go with the fleur-de-lis. I kind of like the fleur-de-lis. I'll go with that one. Or I don't know, just normal height, I suppose. All right, team or voices.
Just another day in the Imperial Guard. Only I'm not even part of the Guard any longer. Not since that business with the Commissar, the Court-Martial, and the holding cell. Now, I'm part of this merry band of maniacs. For better or worse. Still figuring out what that means, exactly. But most of it seems to be putting the boot in on the Emperor's enemies and not getting executed for meeting the wrong stare funny. So I guess I'm better off. At least, so long as the ammo and grub don't run out.
Another day, another set of useless bloody orders from some useless bloody carker sitting safe in planetary orbit while I'm down here in the mud trying not to get me block knocked off. Just my carking luck. I mean, it wasn't my fault that a few things went missing from the stores now, was it? If they were needed for the war effort, then the quartermaster would have locked the door or at least placed a guard, wouldn't he? No. Wait, come to think of it, there was a guard. And a lot of blood.
Oi, mate. Yeah, well, the American accent isn't used very often in the Imperium because the Games Workshop is a British company. It's assumed that when they say High Gothic is one of the two main languages of the Imperium. High Gothic is basically like Pig Latin, as you can tell from some of the random words that get thrown in like descriptions and whatnot. Low Gothic, which is the actual language most people speak, is basically the Queen's English. You know, oi mate.
I watched the world die. 8,000 years.
Ah, available from Homeworld Cadia. Okay. Well, I didn't
Just
choose
another
Cadia.
day.
We're gonna go with the professional. Your sentence. Basically, why are you here? Why are you an Inquisition goon? Because for the people who don't know in this game, what's happened is your character is an Inquisition goon. The Inquisition, which is basically the Imperium-wide like super secret police and shit, they are they have taken your character out of prison, and they have conscripted you into their service. So you are now doing Inquisition shit. I think I chose Sedition when I did the closed beta. Rip Cadia. Yep, Rip Cadia stands, baby. Cadia always stands. Let's randomize Crad. Come here, Claren. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. I'm gonna open up. You guys can't see me doing this on the screen. Continue without supporting us. That's not what I wanted. So to find your Star Wars name, you take the first 3 letters of your first name and the first 2 from your last name. That's a shitty one. Timson, that doesn't work very well at all. No, it does all quizzes. I was hoping it would do the thing where you just like put your name in. Tower, Hormon, Tower, Dorsworth, Salkan, Claren, Martak, Dorsworth, Smither. Yeah, we'll go with Smither. That's my fucking... That's way too... that's way too coincidentally close to my last name, so... How to be a principal in Springfield. Fuck. I love Imperial ships. Just the flying church vibe. So cool. So cool, dude. Oh, let me move my mouse so we can watch the cutscene.
Prisoners all secure, ma'am.
I'll check for myself if you don't mind.
Of course, ma'am. But do be wary. Every one of them's a filthy heretic.
That one certainly is.
Man, that guy looks fucked
Keep him
up.
intact. No accidents. My master wants to interrogate him as soon as we reach the hive.
Of course, ma'am. Upon my life.
This one, however.
Makes you wonder why we even bother shipping trash like that. Save a lot of data slate work just to process the execution notice now.
What do you say, criminal? Shall I put you out of your misery?
And ours, you would.
Be quiet. Well? Nothing to say?
This is a mistake. I am a loyal servant of the throne.
But of course, I'll just let you out now then.
Shame you'll never get to prove that.
Private Sarah, we're boarded!
Oh, damn. Guys, someone shoot the very obvious suicide bomb runner.
Come with us, brother. We have a way out.
Man, they came to rescue their boy.
Nothing. The boxers will be here to feed soon enough.
Bro's got Stormtrooper aim. Okay, I'm about to fucking lose my mind at you, Snake. Give me a moment as soon as I can pause. I'm not actually gonna yell at you, but I do have like a bit of a rant about Stormtrooper aim. Also, I need to turn the game down. I need to turn it's so loud, dude. Even
Ship's boarded. Convicts or not, have a duty to the Imperium.
so, oh no, poor big guy. So Stormtrooper aim, it's not actually paused. Stormtrooper aim is like a fucking myth, basically, like straight up. I'm gonna actually pause anyway. I'm gonna just leave this here. Stormtrooper aim is a myth. If you watch the original trilogy, Stormtroopers pretty much always do good until the Battle of Endor. And I mean that. In the boarding of Tantive 4, They took very low casualties, but inflicted massive casualties as the attackers in a boarding action, which is incredibly hard to succeed at, by the way. And they did it with a really high accuracy rate. There are some people online who've literally counted the shots fired and counted how many of them were hits and how many of them were like misses. So they had a high percentage rate. They had a high casualty ratio, as in they killed way more rebels than they lost dudes during that boarding action. From there, we have their actions on the Death Star, where it seemed like they were always missing, but they were always really close to hitting, right? They were always barely missing, and they were under orders, it was later revealed, by Tarkin and Darth Vader to let the rebels escape and to make it convincing so that the rebels, who had a homing beacon on the ship, the Millennium Falcon, went back to the rebel base so that the Imperials could track them there to Endor, which is exactly what happened. So the stormtroopers were repeatedly forced to get into gunfights with people that they weren't allowed to kill, but they had to make their attempts look convincing enough that the rebels legitimately thought they were getting away clean and they weren't being allowed to escape. It was only Leia who saw through the ruse. In Empire Strikes Back, at the assault on Hoth, within minutes of the guy going, "Imperial troops have entered the base, Imperial troops have entered the base," over the intercom, the stormtroopers have fought their way all the way through the base successfully, to the point that they're like attacking the Millennium Falcon as it is trying to take off, you know? So they had to fight their way into a base, and we know from other lore that the rebels had left their rear guard there. The stormtroopers weren't just pushing their way through empty hallways. They were killing their way through hallways, right? We don't see them do bad until they fight the Ewoks, which I have no defense for that. The Ewoks thing is just silly. But if you go off the original trilogy, stormtroopers are kind of supposed to be badass, and they do fit. You know, the times that they lose against the rebels are when they're basically being told to let the rebels escape, or when it's in Return of the Jedi when they're supposed to lose so our heroes can finally win, right? The rebels lost every fight that they got into against stormtroopers in the first movie, right? In Empire Strikes Back, they also lost every fight they got into with the stormtroopers. The closest thing the rebels had to a victory in Empire Strikes Back is when Leia and Han and Leia and Lando and Chewie were fighting their way through Bespin, through the Cloud City, and they didn't really stay to engage any stormtroopers. They would just like shoot. They would shoot at them. The heroes would usually hit because they're heroes, so they hit their shots. You know, plot armor, and then they would run away, right? But like generally speaking, when you see stormtroopers on screen in the OG trilogy, they're pretty hardcore. They do the job of being convincing, you know, bad guys who are kind of kicking butt. It's not until we see them in other media, like in other TV shows and whatnot, other movies, that they start like sucking real bad. Because at that point, by the time they were making other movies, the Stormtrooper aim meme had like kind of solidified. So like, and also, even in the real world, special forces don't hit every shot that they take in the middle of a raging gunfight. In gunfights, people miss way more often than they hit. Even highly trained soldiers. Like, maintaining accuracy in a raging gunfight is actually very difficult. It's hard to hit people when you're trying to take cover yourself. The only time people tend to hit more shots than they miss is when they're like door breaching. And that's because you're shooting at a dude who's like close enough that if you wanted to, you could get him with a spear. You know? So, you know, don't take the Stormtrooper aim meme too seriously. You know? Anyway, rant over there. Sorry about that, everyone. I don't, the Stormtrooper thing bugs me a lot. I don't know why. I wish I could like, I wish I could explain it better. Or, I mean, I explained it as well as I could, but I wish I could explain like why it bothers me. It's just kind of dumb and inaccurate. Okay. I think it's very funny that they give you a fucking shovel because you're a guardsman.
Don't reckon much to the security on this ship.
I need all fire response teams in the Block 87 Bay area. Listen, there's no end to them.
Okay, so we are going through that door. Oh shit, my man. I should have blocked that. All right.
Training shining. Good to know.
That was not my best melee fight. Hold on, I'm missing something here. There's a video thing that's bugging me. I'm missing something. Where is my... Is it an interface? Camera sway intensity. We're going to turn that down. Is it input? Mouse sensitivity? No. Toggle wheel delay? No. Can I not adjust my field of view? I don't know why I'm looking in audio. Oh, there we go. Field of view. It's fucking... God, okay, there we go. Jesus, that's so much better. Let's change the sensitivity just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. Wow, dude. The field of view was looking real bad there. Like, as far as accuracy goes, I'm completely being serious, Snake here. Go to a shooting range. Find out at what range you're comfortable and accurate. Like, where are you comfortably accurate? Hitting like 90% of your shots, right? It'll probably be a lot closer than you think it is, right? It probably won't be very far. Now, cut that in half. That is your effective range in combat. That is the range where you're hitting about 90 to 100% of your shots comfortably is the range where you're going to be, like, cut that in half, and that halfway range is where you're going to be hitting about 50% of your shots in combat. That's how, like, that's how much, like, the stress of your body, even after training, like, that's how accuracy works in combat. It's just, it's hard, you know? Anyway, I'm defending stormtroopers a little bit too much. So, whoops. Mouse in the way, sorry about that.
Great. You come for blood too, criminal? Said you were a loyal servant of the throne.
I did.
They're just gonna be like, prove it, get me out of here, or something like that. I bet. Oh no.
Then prove it.
Oh, there she goes. I love las guns, by the way, dude. They rock so hard.
Stormraptor, urgent extraction requested. The traitors have overrun the ship. Confirmed. Stormraptor inbound.
I'm giving you a chance. Cross me and you're dead. You understand, criminal?
Yes, Mom.
Yes, Mom. He defaults to guardsman training, bro. Where are we going then? Oh, that door probably. Where they came from. The las gun noise, dude. The las gun in this game, is fucking perfect. There's never been a las gun I've loved. I love the noise it makes. I love the fucking I love the fact that it's not like a blaster bolt or something. It's like a laser, like an actual like just burst of laser. The reload kicks ass. I really like the hollow sight being shaped like the window, like a kind of glass stained window of a church. Like I love the fact that it's got that little green light that goes down as you use ammo and turns red when you're like out or close to out. Like I love the las gun in this game. It's basically
You're
perfect.
actually not bad at this.
That's military training for you.
Like, this is probably one of my favorite primary guns I've used in any video game. It's so good. Oh, damn. Damn! That's our right out of here, dog. I love the massive amount of ammo it comes with. Like, it's so good. Where'd they go? Like the little green light's halfway down because it's like half ammo. We'll do a tactical reload, why not? Is that it? Are we really just getting out of here? What about the guy with the fancy skull mask? Oh, hey.
Masuzi, get us the hell out of here. Stand by, Zola. The guidance is out. I need a minute to recalibrate.
Oh, is that going to be him? I think it is.
Great.
Oh, no, it's just some of his boys.
Let's give them a welcome they won't survive.
Okay.
Masozi, you done any time soon?
Still alive up there. Guidance is fixed. So we're out of here.
Well, you coming or not? You helped me. Maybe I can help you. No promises. Probably wind up dead.
I was dead anyway.
Very poetic. Just don't tell anyone I let an escaped prisoner save my life. Or you'll be more than dead.
God, that pilot's outfit kicks so much ass. Oh my god. Also, the Valkyrie, incredible gunship. Although I think this one's a Vendetta. Still, though, incredible gunship. Almost as good as the Lardy from Star Wars. Actually, I think it's about as good. In some cases, it might even be better, but it's fucking hard, dude. Look at that. Goddamn, boys. The achievement for completing that mission, by the way, is called On Parole. It's kind of funny. So maybe I can get a different fucking outfit now. Which I assume I actually can because...
Welcome to the Morning Star. Inquisitor Grendel's void ship, and you're home from now until you're no longer of use to us. Report to the Strategium at once. And don't make me regret sparing your life.
Ugh. Oh, I don't have access to the inventory yet? No, I do not. Obviously, because I pre-ordered the game, I get a cool outfit. I want to put it on instead of the this jumpsuit.
Ah, so the next step before we...
Is this kind of no-opa the best we can recruit these days?
This one could be useful. Claims to be a loyal servant of the throne.
This guy's outfit kicks ass, dude. That guy looks awesome.
Sounds great.
This...
I'm Sergeant Major Morrow. You're fresh meat. Mission briefings come through me. Let's see what you can do.
All right. Get to the Psychanium.
Oh, they're gonna make me go through the tutorial. Psychanium is this way.
Next up, you're to report to Stephanie at the Psychanium for additional training. Take my advice. Don't stare. She doesn't like it.
You must be the new recruit Explicator Zola spoke of. If I'm honest, and I am seldom otherwise, I am not impressed. No wonder she recommended you for further training. Once you are shackled to my glorious Psychanium, I will mentor you in the skills an operative needs to survive. One assumes you do want to survive. Have no fear. My psychic conjurations cannot kill you, though they may leave persistent feelings of inadequacy. You are pitiful.
Yeah, the basic training, which is just like... This is the tutorial, the basic training thing I'm about to do, I'm pretty sure is the tutorial you had to do in the closed, or in the open... No, it was the closed beta before.
You've come to learn, yes? The Psychanium is just the place. You can chain light or heavy attacks in any order. Chained attacks have different angles of attack and damage properties.
Oh, right.
Some weapons have a powerful special attack. Others have a special ability that changes their next attack. Pushing can stagger groups of enemies. Pushing requires stamina. Grenades can be equipped and thrown. Each class has access to different grenades. Your combat ability massively increases gun handling and damage for a brief time. Dodging allows you to evade range fire and melee attacks. Melee attacks cannot be dodged if you have a ranged weapon active. Enemy attacks initially damage your toughness. Once your toughness is broken, they damage your health. Additionally, enemy attacks will stagger and stun you if you have no toughness. Killing enemies in melee replenishes toughness. Each nearby teammate also grants toughness regeneration.
Hello, Victor.
That marks the end of basic training. You are now ready to serve. Should you wish to further hone your knowledge, you can undertake advanced training.
I'm pretty sure advanced training.
Use armor-piercing weaponry and attacks to damage armored enemies. You can perform a unique follow-up attack after a push. Medipacks and ammo crates can be picked up and deployed to aid your team.
Hello, Lamarck.
Downed teammates can be helped up. Incapacitated teammates are captured by the enemy, but corruption is caused by certain attacks, items, or being downed. Corruption reduces maximum health. If you are downed when the last segment of your health bar is corrupted, you are incapacitated and captured.
Except the Emperor's Mercy. Sorry. It's a really funny name for the suicide.
Health can be restored and corruption cleansed at Medicaid stations. Medicaid stations have limited uses.
God, that Medicaid station is like some fucking Strogg shit, you know what I mean?
Dangerous enemies can be tagged to alert your team. World markers can be placed to help coordinate your team's tactics. Sprinting helps avoid range fire. Crouching while sprinting performs a slide. Sliding helps evade attacks, similar to dodging.
Ah.
Closing with ranged enemies forces them to stop shooting and engage in melee combat. When ranged enemies are shot at, they flinch, becoming suppressed. Suppressed enemies try to take cover and will not fire back. Enemy ranged attacks cause suppression, making it harder to land accurate shots. Get out of the line of fire to restore accuracy. This marks the end of your advanced training. You now know everything you need to survive Tertian.
I'll say, we were talking about the last gun earlier. All the guns in this game rock. That SMG you guys saw, I loved using it in the beta. The hand cannon, loved using it in the beta. The shotgun, I loved using it in the beta. Like, all of the guns in this game kick ass. There's not a single, in my opinion at least, there's not a single bad gun in this game that I've run into so far. Oh no, I don't have my fancy outfit yet. God, that sucks. I'm stuck with this shitty fucking... Ugh. Ugh. Please. Oh, that's a nice aura. You're one in the Sanctum Tictatus. Oh, it's this way. Sorry. I'm an idiot. I hate the fucking jumpsuit, guys. I hate it so bad. I can't wait to get out of this thing. I didn't actually know we'd get to meet the Inquisitor in question that we're serving. That's pretty cool. It's not something you always do. Some Inquisitors have like whole organizations under them that the Inquisitor like, or that the, you know, the people in the organization don't ever really get to meet the Inquisitor. Some Inquisitors are the opposite. They have like a really small team that they work with all the time of people they know personally, like 2 or 3 people at most. Like, Inquisitors are given a shit ton of leeway to basically do their jobs. So... Dude, that's wild.
The supreme power of the Holy Inquisition is mine to wield. Who am I? The hive world of Atoma Prime is a vital stronghold of Imperial power.
Oh, Atoma Prime, that's what we're
No
talking
matter the darkness, no matter the racking storms of space, Atoma Prime must stand resolute. But a threat has come. The very darkness I am sworn to deny. Who am I? I have learned that Atoma is cast by the dark stain of truth. Chaos is the arch enemy of mankind. It is the damnation of the warp. It is everything I am sworn to oppose. Who am I? It can only be cast out by the light of the throne and the scourging touch of flames. Who am I? As an instrument of the Inquisition, and no matter the risk to body and soul, I will purge the hive from top to bottom, and cut out every scrap of darkness I find. Who am I? The omnipotence.
Nice. That's honestly, that's a pretty cool cutscene to get you hyped up. To be in an inquisitorial goon squad.
So now you know what's at stake.
Damn it.
The Inquisitor clearly thinks you have what it takes. And as you've come through all that unscathed, Tertium shouldn't hold
play level 2. Just because I have some experience with it already. I was playing most of my missions in the closed beta at level 2 or level 3. Yeah, allow access. What are you talking about?
Tertium's railroad is under heretic control, but that doesn't mean we can't use it. There's a warlord coming in by train. You're going to redirect it to a platform about...
This is a new mission. They didn't do this one in the last beta.
Sure, but you'll have the advantage of surprise.
Okay. New mission. Very cool.
These soldiers look like they're in it for the long haul.
They will do their duty, as will we all, one way or another.
Or is this a new mission? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
This bridge will hold as long as we've ammo for the tanks.
Oh, that's
There's an
cool.
egress point to Chasm Terminus's auto scheduler just across the bridge in the marketplace.
Time to go to work.
You leave me no choice!
Bastion 220 engaged.
Wait, where's the Mauler at? Oh, he's probably over there by you guys, isn't he?
Calling the wall!
You can use the ventilation tunnels to reach the marketplace. Move your feet.
Get clear of them. Engaging precision fire.
Oh, shit.
It looked solid enough a moment ago.
Just...
Initiating crowd control!
Damn.
Sighting it.
If we carry on, we're trapped! Away from that bastard!
Enemy spotted. Eliminating primary
Is
target.
dead.
Shame to see Tertium like this. He deserves better. Wait, you're not joking. It's down. Kill some engaged.
Wait for impact!
Okay.
sniper support. Ratlings would be my choice.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, please. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Make no odds if you're an abhuman.
You should see the station once you're through the maintenance bay.
Grenade out! Bastion 220 engaged! Wait until I start breathing. Reloading!
Enemy shooter! Cover!
Jesus, not good. Oh, 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 oh.
Yes!
I hear something big.
Yes, you are!
I hear something very large.
Ammo is here, veteran!
Eliminating Alpha target! Big duty eliminated! Need extra ration!
Goddamn.
Fire's going to blow!
Get to the stairs!
You leave me no choice!
Eliminating primary target! Grenade out! Aim for the squishy bits!
Oh, damn, I'm running low on ammo. That's not good.
Here we go. Get your data interrogators placed. Time to change our sanction redactors targets plans.
No, no. Oh, damn, that was close. Whoa!
Outgun!
Yeah, let's put that on there. Tim Gaming. Tim Doobie Gaming. Tim is eating shit for the God Emperor. No, shit. Thanks, big guy. Whoa! Dog! Dog! Thank you. Okay. Click. Click. Oh, shit. Click. Click. Got it. Oh, we lost our big ogre guy. Christ. Oh no, we didn't lose our big guy. We must have lost someone else. Guys hitting you from behind absolutely fucks your shit up, by the way.
These are dark days for Atoma.
All systems green. Uplink restored.
Been playing a ton of Vermintide 2. Oh, nice. Vermintide 2 is alright. I like it. It's a fun title. I prefer... I mean, I guess it depends on what mood I'm in, generally speaking. I think I'm going to end up preferring Darktide to Vermintide, but Vermintide is pretty good. Oh, shit, of course, while I'm doing that. There we go.
Non-stop war. You think it's better back on Holy Terror? Ammo!
I only have one grenade left. Better be careful with it.
Ammo!
What I need is a... Oh, they don't have a marker for low on grenades.
Rob, you sanctioned!
Yeah, no, they're giving us a lot of ammo, but no nades.
Duty will be a trying one.
Shit. Oh, nades. Let's go. Okay.
How can this place be so full of evil?
Okay, this is the place. Find a way in.
Thank you for getting the doggy. Jesus. Uh-oh. Legogren's like the tank from Left 4 Dead. Shit. And then we activated the squad of guys there too. Okay, wow. That got my ass good. He focused on me and I just got fucking corner fucked. I think my ass is gonna get got, guys. I don't think they're gonna get me up in time. Uh-oh. Yeah, they got my ass.
Get back in fight, sidekick!
That we even categorize abhumans as such is abhorrent. Are they not simply comrades?
Abhumans? Hate to be
Hate to myself, he says. Hate to myself, says the Ogren. That's very cute. Yeah, no, that Ogren, that Plague Ogren fucking got me, and then that, like, Assault Squad, which is basically the Chaos version of, like, Guardsmen in this game. They just absolutely fucked my shit up.
Count me scars. Now there's too many.
I envy you, big man. You don't think about the scars on the inside.
Seeing the team skeletons highlighted is kind of weird, I won't lie. It's neat, it's cool, but... Oh, hey, it's me.
Where the hell did ammo go? Sir, won't leave you behind, sir.
Sir! I love the way he says sir, it's so cute. Sir! Won't leave you behind, sir! Ogrens are kind of the best. Oh, inhuman reactions!
Dead soldiers win no wars. Use the med station.
Remain vigilant, associates.
Jesus Christ. God, that was a lot of them.
This is the wrong side of the station.
Yeah, you hear them say things like "cover my position" now. Like the assault squads are basically like chaos guardsmen. So they're kind of like they're kind of badasses by definition. Even if they're not like special weapons, like a shotgun or heavy gun or whatever.
City in one piece like this. They're normally in ruins by the time the guard gets called in.
Tertium is something of a wonder. The grandest planetary capital for free sectors. We're to keep it that way if we can.
Fucking grenade!
Very astute, Ogren. A professional cares for their people.
About frigging time!
Headshots is best shots.
I don't like the looks of that.
Lousy shot.
Forgive me, Ogren.
Sure, it's not where we're supposed to be going, big guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where we're supposed to be going.
What are we fragging dealing with down there anyway?
He's an arch heretic, I must say. That's all they say.
Fragging grey. Time to be medical workers. Medicare station!
Body that.
Med station!
Pieces of my mind.
You guys ready for a boss fight? It's boss fight time, I'm pretty sure.
Grab some of that ammo, soldier. Sickening! Engaging!
Ammo! My supplies are menacingly low.
I'm gonna rescue the big guy. Oh, I say rescue. And the shield's back. I'm not being very helpful. For the love of... Oh, come on! I think the team just lost. Yeah, everyone's bleeding out. I'm trapped. Shit. That sucks. Ugh. Ugh. And there's no checkpoints either. It's just you failed the mission. Maybe level 2 is a little bit too rough right now. Maybe I'm supposed to be doing level 1. Whoops. I mean, we did well and right up until the boss fight, and then everything fucking fell apart. Everyone died. Like, really quickly, actually. Fuka, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna ban you.
Where is Solar finding these scum?
Cheer for chaos too loudly. I'm gonna ban you. Not really, but you know what I mean. I guess let's try a level 1 just to fucking get a guaranteed pass. A guaranteed mission success. So, 2 guardsmen, an Ogren, and a Psyker. Why is there always one guy who doesn't ready up immediately? Who doesn't ready up when he's actually ready? There's always one fucking guy. There you go. So there's one fucking guy who's got to take his time.
Road under lockdown. Almost, anyway. Cross Ascension Bridge. Interface with the auto scheduler and redirect the Sanction Redactor's target's train. You'll intercept him at Chasm Terminus. And by intercept, I of course mean eliminate.
So we're doing the same mission, but in easier, like in easy mode instead of, I guess, level 1 instead of level 2. Once I upgrade, I think once everyone has like upgraded gear a little bit, then like level 2 missions become like something you can do without having there be the thing where like, oh no, everyone just died. So upgrade gear a bit and then we'll do that, and then like I think you're supposed to be able to do up to level 3 just solo with with random people not communicating all that well with decent gear. And then once I think like level 4 and 5, you basically need to have like more or less a full squad of people communicating. A Rager. Oh, I didn't. That's not an enemy I think I've run into before. That one's new. They got guys with automatics. How about that? Or guys with kinetics, I mean. Huh. New faction of bad guys. They kind of look like... They kind of look like fanatics. Like regular fanatic cultists instead of dudes who are like basically zombies. And their gun-wielding guardsman equivalent are using kinetics instead of las guns. It's kind of an interesting thing. And it seems they have new special units, because I'd never run into a Rager before. Ow. shit. Where's the dog?
Kill that poxbuster! Poxbusters first! That's the hound dead! Bomber down!
These guys seem like intentional cultists, like they're minor dudes, whereas the minor dudes in the faction we were fighting before are less intentional cultists and more like plague zombies, basically.
Headhunting! They're in cover! Take your shots! Kill shot drills engaged! I've been asking around. No one knows much about Grendel.
Grendel? You mean hologram thingy?
Don't matter really. Chain of command still applies, even around here.
Boss, ammo.
Oi, soldier! Ammo!
Safety in numbers, folks. Group up.
Maybe one day I'll show up on time. Hi, Mouthbreeze.
Data interrogators out.
I mean, to be fair,
What our section redactors target today?
maybe one day you will. Who knows? Oh, fuck off. Okay, some of these mobs are very obviously meant to be like plague zombie type dudes. And not like intentional cultists, but... Alright, that was a guy, that was a bomber, that was a special unit.
Red shotgunner! A bomber's dead!
Shit.
Sickening! Engaging! Red shotgunner!
Okay, hold on, what the fuck? God damn it, a bot? Really? Fuck off. Spam bot? That sucks. As soon as I get a second, as soon as I get a moment free to breathe, I'm gonna fucking ban that thing. Okay. I guess hide. Fucking, I don't have time to... Yeah, the bot is horny, dude. Put user in timeout, I guess. That's 300 seconds, though. That's not what I want. I want to ban them. reported that as well, so. Alright. God, I hate that. I hate that so much. Fucking bot, dude. Ah. Someone mind restarting the... Would someone mind restarting the objective, please? Oh, he's working on it.
Access granted. Upload the doctor's schedule.
What do we think about our gallant explicator?
Confront.
Just try not to get on her
keep going.
yeah?
Next stop, Chasm Terminus. Next objective, kill the bastard.
Ambushes and shooting people in the back is a time-honored tradition, I suppose.
This is about survival. We do whatever it takes.
A familiar prayer offered by the blindly obedient.
Seems like they also rebalanced the ammo, because in the first beta, the las gun had basically so much ammo on it that like you effectively didn't even need to use the ammo. Like a guardsman who used a las gun basically made it to the point that like no one else in the he didn't need ammo, so everyone else in the team could grab ammo themselves, you know what I mean? It seems like they've decreased the amount of ammunition that the las gun uses, so that we actually have to think about ammunition as a thing that we use now.
Don't suppose you lot fancy behaving like real soldiers?
Say that again. And stand closer.
Oh, and suddenly this feels like a suicide mission.
Where's their... When you say, how can ships be cold? Wait, are you British?
Innocence is overrated. We've all seen what happens when heretics flourish.
Needs fixing.
Big guy. Uh-oh.
Stay together and stay sharp.
His grenades aided him little.
Split up.
Better not let it touch me. Now it won't die.
Rock Ranger Hardy, aim for the head.
Well, of course.
Throwing grenade! Hit that thing! Leg open!
All right.
Wrong, the damn thing's dead!
Stop showing off. Tox blame us dead. I do find the tactics rather curious.
That's someone I want to wind up, if you follow me.
That's the end of the Hager.
Stop, bother! Hear that? Drake's want a piece of us.
I don't want to die here. To be embarrassing. I trust you can all see that. Filthy house.
Sigma Norris 33 down! Need some of this ammo, big man!
If you think the heretics birds are bad, you should hear their thoughts.
Rather not.
Bastion 220 combat stunts!
This is the wrong side of the station.
Oh, bloody. There we go. Where's the team? Where's the team? Ugh. Tech priest ain't got shit on me. Bro, that tech priest is... The tech priest in this game has big mommy vibes. Real talk.
Man's click! Cover me! About right time!
Sustenance for your weaponry.
One way forward, no way back.
Bastion 220 combat stunts!
Oh, of course, I gotta reload.
Dug in! Touch flamer down! Should have sent a proper soldier.
Unhand me.
shit, last mag.
I really don't understand the
Tertium Summit of the Wonder. The grandest planetary capital for free sectors. We're to keep it that way if we can.
Boss's bleeding game.
He's an arch heretic, my notes say. That's all they say.
Understood. We'll get it done.
Is that a med station? Look! A trapper! And now the trapper is gone!
All right. Now we're doing the intended difficulty for the character level. Let's see if we can.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Section redacted target confirmed. Go to work.
Eliminating primary target. Gauntlet track 677. Over there. You help me, I'll help you. Transformer. Head holding. Concentrate your fire. It's down. Keep going. Come on.
Shit.
Sighting it. Taking fire. Sighting. Engaging.
Oh damn, we hit that damage gate so fast. I should have hit it once then run. I don't know why I hit it twice. This isn't good. Jesus Christ. Oh. Okay, the exploding barrel got him. Wow. Man, we really are just like barely at level to do it, aren't we? A las pistol. Okay. There we go. Okay. You ever watch Fully Cooley? Yes, I am
Enemy
familiar with Fully
resistance in
Cooley.
the hive is chewing holes in the warband. We're losing trained veterans. And what do I get to replace them with? Dirtbag raw recruits like you. So here's a chance to impress me. You need to give us your best on every damn mission. You understand? I'll be watching you, Acolyte. What does your best look like?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a good show. Okay. So this is the part where we get to look for guns, or look to buy weapons. No fucking clue what's happening ever. It's not that hard to follow, in my opinion. They actually give the long-range weapons lore now, it looks like. Oh, so this one's burst fire and this one's auto fire. Okay. I read that. There we go. Versatile high capacity, versatile high capacity. Okay. Mobile high capacity. Burst fire precise. Okay. And honestly, my base las gun is just so fucking bad that like literally any gun at this point would be considered an improvement.
Do you require further assistance? Function?
We'll try this las carbine because this is what that is. They don't say it. They call it they give it like a complex name, but it's a las carbine. So that was the transit station. Abjucao. Okay. So if I go to level 1, the only two level 1s are this one and this one. So let's try this one. So 2 preachers, a veteran, and a psyker.
But we're running low of the loud. Turns out the scabs
Okay. Now I know this mission because I did this mission in the other beta.
Zone Mortalis! That's what this is. A place where soldiers come to die.
Get moving. You'll breach the Logistratum via maintenance.
We will not be found wanting. Do you hear?
God, I hate the maggot gore. Ugh, the maggot like bursts. Like these guys are so rotted out that instead of blood, it's like they're like spraying out pus and maggots. It's pretty fucked up, actually.
Mauler! Yes, they do look angry.
Heretic Rangers dead and gone.
Come along, veteran. We need you.
Don't touch me, son.
That is fucking disgusting, Snake. Come on.
He's dead. Oh, ain't that a beautiful sight?
Press on through the Refector's quarter. You'll be at the station soon enough.
My dream is thick with horror. All of it centered here. Mutate! Someone stop it! No more mutate! Look out, gunner!
Stop, Gunner! Bastion 220 engaged.
The Psyker dialogue is pretty much always good.
Pick your way through the rubble and find a way down to maintenance.
God, Gunner!
Ammo! My beloved says this war will never end. It will only change form.
This is the path of virtue.
Down you go. Mind your step.
Coming closer.
Precision fire underway! Regulations ETA 112.
Wait, companions. I need a moment to heal.
I'm bleeding.
Medication! Watch it, sharpshooter!
The city's all so vast and empty. It swallowed us up. We might never again see the sky.
Tertium's something of a wonder. The grandest planetary capital for 3 sectors. We're to keep it that way if we can.
Bad dog. No food for you.
Maintenance access is locked up tight. Time to use your data interrogator.
Add-on online. Data inbound. Continue. Defend. The interrogator refuses to work. Recommence.
I need cover! Which needs supporting fire?
I think it's time to kill you.
Grenade out!
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs and it worked. But it is now working.
Okay. That was a close kind of fight, actually. Unfortunately, you can't use heretic weapons against them. I mean, they're using the same weapons we are, really.
The interrogator refuses to work. Recommence.
Look out for my tree. Cover me.
Here we go!
Reload, reload, reload.
Successfully reconnected. Now maintain connection.
Kill it, my kindred!
Someone fix that data interrogator! Head hunting!
All praise the Omnissiah. Upname is restored.
Which class gets the heavy flamer? I don't know if flamer is a weapon in this game. If there is going to be a flamer in this game, I can guarantee you it's going to be the zealot.
Security bypass. Pressure door will comply.
If there is a player flamer in the game, I've got money that it's going to be a zealot gun.
I never knew a dream could smell so bad or sound so loud.
Like I keep telling you, you're not asleep!
Yeah, no, this particular psyker thinks he's dreaming.
God Emperor, thank ye for ammunition.
The psychers also have a tendency to break the fourth wall, which is kind of funny.
I would say the Inquisition's methods were unusually cruel.
If you find your work unpalatable, there'd be a place on a black ship for you. Sure. Your end is nigh!
Die for my beloved.
Aim for its weak spot!
not get lost here.
This ammunition is for you.
You should heal, zealot.
Loyalists!
I am judgment!
I don't want to do this!
Halfway through. Cross over to repair bay and keep following the subrails.
This way!
Oh, I do enjoy your company. I wish you were all real.
Ignore the psyker. More nonsense.
I do wish you were all real.
Reach the supply track and follow it to the Logistratum.
Hold fast! We'll see them all!
Down! Find another way out.
The Razor is cleansed!
Get down there. There'll be another way out.
I mean, you don't need to pick just one. I'm playing a guardsman right now because guardsman the one I want to play the most. But like, you're supposed to. You can have like a character of all 4 classes and just play whichever one you feel like playing at the time. Most of the characters in this game can use most of the weapons, but there are a couple of weapons that it seems are exclusive. I don't remember exactly which weapons they are, but I do remember talking about it a lot with my friends during the first beta. There are not a lot of weapons that are exclusive. It's basically just like one ranged weapon and one melee weapon that are exclusive per class.
Beneficent Emperor favors us indeed!
Your role is to acquire the ammunition. Someone else will use it.
I suppose these other agents need all the help they can get.
The fucking dog.
Do ye not find that tech
Hold on, give me just a second. Someone's trying to get a hold of me.
I've known worse. Still, ain't exactly human, is she?
If she does turn out to be evil, I can always unmake her.
That battle is about to blow! Ammo! The Skyfire batteries be controlled from here! Disable the relay hindrance! Healing here, even for your kind, Marie.
So Jacob's gonna need my help with something, which means that basically as soon as this mission's over, I'm gonna have to shut down the stream for the night. So, Yeah, I know it sucks, but they need help, so. Oh, right, you can't mantle in the game. Come on. Give me a minute to fucking breathe.
Rage is dead and gone.
Okay, so there's one. Let's open these other saves.
Bomber down.
Love a fucking. Oh my god. Put it down. Oh, no way, dude. This sucks. This sucks. Ah, God, it's level 1. This is fucking embarrassing, dude. Yeah, lady, let's just by yourself charge the same guys who fucking got me by myself. Come on. God, the heavy axe guy is still just too fucking.
To your feet. We'll take them together. I have
The heavy axe guy was a huge pain in the ass in the first beta to the point that they like went out of their way to nerf him before this beta, and still to this day, still he's a huge pain in the ass. The axe guy sucks. I hate him. He's like easily the worst and most annoying of the enemies.
Beneficent Emperor bids you rise and fight.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna fucking... Mauler, that's the axe guys. Oh, come on. Does the ammo despawn? That sucks. It like despawn and goes back to its thing.
That's it.
Fuck you. Oh shit, that's the Rager. And then there's a Bombardier somewhere.
I'm reloading.
Where's that Bombardier?
Stop bleeding everywhere.
Oh, love of.
Can't miss, won't miss.
Here we go. Got that assault squad. Almost, guys. Almost. The soundtrack in this game rocks, by the way. Holy shit.
Nearly. Bastion 220 combat stance.
Okay. So, that was that mission. We're going to... Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting 2 different people asking me to come down and help out with the groceries. So, I'm going to... As soon as this loading screen's done, we're going to do that. And Vermintide, the characters are optimistic. The Darktide heroes seem depressed. I mean, yeah, the settings are just different. I mean, Warhammer Fantasy is a more inherently, I guess, optimistic setting than is... Like, 40k is just not a very optimistic setting by default. So, alright, guys. Sorry to cut this one short, but I have obligations and I need to see to them. So I will... I'll see you guys Tuesday, probably. I'll see you guys Tuesday, and then I won't see you guys next Thursday because Thanksgiving shit. So, peace.